Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on FET here on the FETCH.AI chart. Yeah, we're still in a sell-off mode unfortunately without any signal that the bulls are trying to take the lead here. So it's still a knife catch situation, meaning that, it's just falling, and it's a very sharp knife. If you try to catch it, we need evidence for a low. So far, the market hasn't given us any 5-wave move up from a low, so the trend is still down. Big warnings were a couple here, actually. First big warning we had on this chart was that the third wave reached only the 123.6 extension, which is technically valid as a third wave, but too weak to be reliable. And then in the pullback here, the price already in the first leg down reached the 50% retracement. That was deep. Not too deep, but very deep for an A wave. The rally afterwards ended as a 3-wave move, and then here this move down broke below the 61.8 retracement. I will remove that support zone now because it's not useful anymore, but it was just too deep, right? Also, we broke below this previous swing low from February at around 52 cents. Everything not great. And now we've reached the 100% extension. So we've already broken below standard support for a fourth wave. But it's still technically valid as a fourth wave, right? That's the tricky part here, because we're not dealing with an impulse, we're dealing with a diagonal pattern. And because we're dealing with a diagonal, we just technically have to allow for deep pullbacks, even with overlaps with wave one. That's all acceptable. It just makes a diagonal so difficult. But also it means that when we're dealing with a diagonal, you might want to wait for evidence, that a low has formed. For now, for the last few weeks, I've been telling you there is no evidence for a low. There still isn't evidence for a low. Simply an area we are watching here around the 44.8 cent level, because the 100% extension is the typical target for a C wave of wave 4. The problem is, it could easily break below it. If that last low isn't holding, it definitely opens the door to 20 cents, 10 cents. But obviously, we could still track it as a wave 4. We just go with the flow here. The trend is still down. We can still add the next levels, though, like the next Fib levels that we can watch. And the next Fibonacci level would be, hold on. The 1.236 extension around 31 cents. This could still be it is a target for a C wave. It is just too deep to be clearly part of a wave 4. But it could still be a wave 4. It's just not reliable as a wave 4 anymore. So again, the trend is down, and we'll see if it reacts to the 30 cent level. It would be the next Fib level. There isn't any other Fibonacci level that I've got that, there isn't any other Fibonacci level that we have here. Yeah. That would be in any way relevant. The only other one I can think of is the 78.6 Fib. Yeah, so there's one more. We could just track at 37.6 cents. Just something I just thought about. Might be worth adding that to the chart. So this would be the next one, because it's quite far all the way down to 30. Not one that I trust, 37.6 cents at the 78.6 retracement, but worth watching, because, that's all we can do. Tracking the trend down and watching for trend reversal signals. And if we go down lower, one more low, it might go down to around about 37.5 cents. The thing is, as I just explained, there is no evidence that this here was a substantial low, the low on the 11th of February. While I am tracking that as a 1-2 setup, it comes with a big warning. This is not clearly a 5-wave move up. The overshooting B wave is a signal that it failed to break out directly. And now we have a very deep pullback again, and it's testing the 44.5 cent level. And any further downset from here will mean we're likely going to go down to 37 and maybe even 30. So just be careful until we get a proper reversal. At this point, if we get a break above 50 cents, that would be our first signal that a low of sorts is formed. But until we do that, we shouldn't even think about a low as in, yeah? So that's the update about FET. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.